when the Red Knight Toy Group fired these 3 samples at us from Smart Games, I have to say they were not what I initially thought they were. I remember getting them and thinking, oh, cheers, Rory, that's lovely, get a look at these, looking forward to that. And then sort of sat on the sideboard as these things happened to until the evening where you kind of go, oh yeah, I've got time to look at these now. I went, oh, they're not actually games, they're puzzles. I had a look at them and how do I put this? Yeah, okay, right, here's how it happens. So these arrive, look at the pictures, go, oh yeah, okay, right, cool, put them aside. Because they weren't visually that appealing. They're kind of interesting, but once you actually sort of went, oh, right, okay. And to the side they went. Hands up, they didn't look that interesting on closer inspection. The boxes are kind of, I hate to use the word educational in a negative sense, but they looked like either those sort of things you'd buy in a discount store or that you'd see in like the museum shelf, and you sort of think, well, they're not going to be very good, are they? They don't look very good. Those things are never very good, sadly. So on the side they sat. And then one of the evenings at the bunker, and I think we did post about this, one of the evenings at the bunker, there's a few of us are involved in one game, there's a couple of guys doing something else, and then a couple of lads are sort of sitting, swinging the lead, being a bit bored, just chatting amongst themselves, and one of them happens to go over and lift this. And you can see out of the corner of the eye of the face, it was sort of the downturned mouth. But despite that, he opened it up and he threw out the piece on the table, much as I'm doing now. And just kept watching, not because I was busy. I think we were playing like one of the Arkham Horror games or something. So we were occupied, and he threw the little book down beside him, and I seen the head and the hand as he sort of started flicking through the book. And then the next thing was he started, and he kind of and so he began. And he just started doing stuff. I wasn't really sure what he was doing. I hadn't looked closely at what the games were to know for certain. So I was kind of like, oh, he's having a go at whatever that is. It's some sort of puzzle. I'll be interested to see what he thinks. So as you know, Arkham games tend to go on for a while. And the page kept going, and every so often the tray would be tipped out. And we took one of those natural breaks. Somebody wanted a cup of tea, somebody wanted a pee. And I had to look over and go, well, how's it going? He says, this is brilliant. I went, what? He says, this is brilliant. He said, it's like Sudoku. I went, right. He says, you've got these wee towers, and they've got exit points. And then the dragon's an obstruction. And you've got your starting positions, and you're trying to link up either 1, 2, or 3 roads, depending on how far through the book you are, to link the doors of the castle. I went, right, is there like a marble that rolls across or something? No, it's a puzzle. They're all puzzles, there's hundreds of them. And they're all different challenges. The first ones are really simple, so I've just skipped them and I've jumped on. I went, right, and you're really enjoying it? He went, yeah, and this would be one of our really serious board gamers. This is Andy, who, you know, all his games practically require sort of like an engineering degree to qualify to being allowed to play. They're complicated. He likes challenge, puzzle. He likes lots of things going on. In my head, I'm thinking this is the most simple thing I've seen him tackle. And then, of course, it turns out it's far from simple. It's quite a challenge. Varying degrees of challenge. That wasn't the coolest thing. He sat then working away at that, and because then somebody heard him pipe up, somebody else went, oh, I'll take a look at the other one. So they done kind of the same thing. We'll move this offside for now because we don't have the space to have it all poured out. So Bob then pours these out, thinking, well, it's going to be the same thing, isn't it? I'm just going to be building roads or something, but like in a medieval thing. But he's not. This one, you're positioning the knights according to the map. in certain positions on the board. And then you're trying to build the walls to encompass the towers and exclude the knights, or exclude the towers and include the knights, or exclude one colour of knights and keep one colour of knights in it. And certain ones will have certain starting positions, and you've only got the wall pieces available. And he started playing it, and on he went. And it came to the end of the night, and they had both just played on at these. And both of them really, really, genuinely enjoyed them. Now, they're not games. So, for we gamers in the bunker, their day-to-day purpose, they are a distraction for a person who is on their own. Somebody who is waiting for their group to turn up, perhaps. Obviously, we do some gaming with a couple of schools. Within that vein, they fit in. And I suppose rocking up and presenting something like this in front of a teacher, it looks like something they're remarkably familiar with. The real shame of it is that these are genuinely engaging, fun, challenging puzzle games. I got Mini-Me to sit down, and he quite enjoyed lapping in. I think he got to the master level in the dragon one. So it's a kind of a shame that something that actually suddenly out of the blue appealed to people who never ever in a retail setting would have picked something like this up with anything more than a passing glance. One of the fellas hit the nail on the head. He said, this is the sort of the thing a Nant would end up buying in a discount store for a nephew that she doesn't really know. They'd read what age it's for, and that it looks educational, and yeah, it would get wrapped up in Christmas paper and stuck onto the tree. Which is a real shame, because with a more creative cover, a more visually pleasing and more engaging box, these are quite potentially gamers' games. These are games for the gamers who like to play solo games as well, because obviously there's a lot of them out there, and a lot of people love Kickstarter when a game is a solo play mode. So there are still loads of people who enjoy puzzle games, challenge games, mazes and whatnot, and board games on a solo basis. There you go. You're on your own. You don't need anybody. You don't need our players. You don't need anyone's approval. You're not going to win brownie points for owning it. But you'll enjoy it. It'll pass the time. It's contained enough again for travel and transport. It's just a shame that somebody has probably been paid a great deal of money to design a box that appeals to the kind of people who are probably going to buy it anyway. I imagine schools, museums, and once it's sold, nobody really cares. But there's a vast community of gamers out there, as you and I are both aware, who enjoy new things, who enjoy different things. And they can be sold or not sold based on the packaging. Component-wise, these are sound. These are practically, well, they're not indestructible. I could break it in half. I was going to say they're practically indestructible, and somebody would send in a comment going, well, I just smashed it to bits. Yeah, smart arse. They are fairly robust. Okay, they're going to put up, I would say, with a fair amount of abuse, being dropped off tables or knocked onto the floor of a train or whatever. The point is, they are portable, they are fairly strong. You could stick this in your bag going on the journey down to visit your aunt who doesn't really understand or know you, whatever you like to say. They sell themselves short, is our considered opinion. What was the third one? The third one, those of a certain age will probably remember the little games that you used to get in like a plastic tray with one piece missing, because that's kind of what this is. You know the ones where you'd slide the pieces about to create the picture? This is, I think, again, the box doesn't do it justice. The box, it's actually the closest box to exciting because it's got artwork rather than a picture of the product. It is art. But it still could go a little bit further, we think. But that's that's the completed package. And then that pops open. Isn't that tidy looking? And it's very tactile as well. The moons of the craters, you know, the ship's got its glassy windows and its rockets or its missiles or whatever. All looks very appealing. Looks like you want to touch it. You want to touch it. And again, you've got your puzzle book. And what you're doing is you're arranging the tiles, and then you are indeed trying to slide these about the place in order to get the spaceship out the exit. And it works like that. The spaceship can never cross over certain, so we've reached a dead end there, an impasse, you might say. Might not even be in the right setting for it to work. Nope, can't go down that way. It's probably not set up to be a proper puzzle at the minute. Probably just somebody's jammed it back in the box. But again, you get the point. Very compact, very bijou compared to the other ones. Easily self-contained, sit in the lap, bang, 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 play on at it. Oh, I've done that one. On you go, on with the next. And there's dozens, in fact, more than dozens. And the solutions are all in there too. Ha! It's like the old cheat codes. Up, left, right, down. 54, 60. Yeah, so there's like 60 puzzles in there for that one. There you go. Another prime example. Smart games. Check them out. It's probably not going to be a place that you will have looked before. It's probably not a place you would think of looking. I haven't actually looked at their website, but what we're sort of saying is, you like puzzles, you like little challenges, you've got younger family members who maybe you want to get them involved in tabletop gaming in some degree. These could be a good passage to that. Or if you're just the person who likes little puzzle games and challenges, the likes of the Sudoku type of thing, the working out mazes, check out Smart Games. See what they've got to offer, because I think they're selling themselves a wee bit short, is our humble opinion. There, that's it. 12 minutes. Didn't think we'd even talk that long about these. That proves something. Catch you later.